Alright people, what's up everyone, and welcome to another first reviews reaction video with your big boy buddy Gore, and I am here to take a look at the first reviews for Final Fantasy XVI, which is finally out tomorrow. I'm excited. I bought the deluxe edition, or whatever, the version, deluxe version, whatever, the one that costs $30 more for not a whole lot extra, but I was just like, whatever, it has a steel book, I like that. I think it has like an outer box, I like that. I forgot what else is in it, but whatever. Anyway, point is, I am excited for the game. I think everybody is, right? Huh? And I think it's probably going to get amazing reviews. So, let's get to it. Let's find out. I'm going to say, prediction-wise, we're going to go with Metacritic first and then OpenCritic. I'm going to say either high 80 or low 90. I'm just going to say straight up. I'm going to go in the middle. I'm going to say 90, straight up. 90 would technically be a low 90, but, you know, so it's not really in the middle. But, yeah, it's close, you know. High 80, low 90. Just go straight up regular 90. I think that's a good... Right there. 90. Oh, this could be like a 72. How's it worse to the Final Fantasy 15? How? Anyway. No. No. Okay. It's going to be great. It's going to be fucking great. Anyway. So, let's get to it. Let's see if I'm right. Baby, let's go. Okay. All right. All right. Hey. That's good. Hey, I said high 80. I should have kept that first guess. God damn it. Okay. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's real good. 88's really good. Ooh, man, a lot of reviews came out. I think reviews came out like a couple hours ago as of recording, but of course the directed stuff. All right. Let's read some of these. 88. That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. I was expecting just a couple points higher. I really was expecting 90. And I wouldn't have been that surprised if it was like a little bit higher than that. So around the 92, maybe 93 even. Because of everybody loving the demo and just everything I've been seeing in this game. I'm just like, there's no way. I want to see some of the mixed reviews. Let's just go straight. Let's get straight up as negative as possible. Wait, hold on. Worst of all, the plot is diametrically opposed to the gameplay. Wooden where the gameplay is vibrant. Okay. Polygon. Why am I reading Polygon? What the fuck? What the hell? What was wrong with me? Digital trends. Final Fantasy XVI delivers on the action side of its action RPG formula. A fierce and fast-paced combat system makes for the series' most exciting stab at real-time swordplay yet. While its blockbuster icon fights rank among some of the gaming's most awe-inspiring battles. Ooh! But there's a general flatness surrounding those exhilarating highs, as shallow RPG hooks and data design leave a promising evolution for the series stuck in the past, okay? A smart combat system straining under the weight of a colorful but ponderous pseudo-medieval soap opera. Sounds like Final Fantasy to me. With some of the grandest bosses and dullest side quests in FF history. Yeah, you know what? And that is that comparing it to the 7 remake side quests? Because those were dull. Like that was like my biggest problem with that game, besides the corridors too. Final Fantasy 16 is a messy game that sometimes delivers and sometimes does not. The new combat system only becomes good after many hours, okay? And the fetch quests are an insult, and still the story is captivating, okay? So are the characters, are cool. Clive, my boy. I saw that the guy that playing Clive, Ben Starr, I want to say, he's been making the rounds on everything, like funny, kind of funny. Look, all these 10s. God damn, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. God, the guy doesn't get 10. Gaming Trend 10. Gaming Bolt 10. I don't know who that is. Screen Rant 10. Loadout 10. Attack of the Fanboy 10. CG 10. 10. COG 9.7. RBG Fan gave it a 9.7. What the hell? Not on my watch. You know, I'm taking that fan part of your name. You could be RPG now. Deserto. With a cast of characters that are easy to invest in, a story that pays off the promise of its impossible scale, and one of the best action combat systems ever committed to disc. That's a good way to say it. Final Fantasy 16 is a game that you owe it to yourself to indulge in. Okay. In many ways, 16 hardly resembles the usual Final Fantasy experience. There's no massive party of adventurers, no MP-based magic system, okay, and no open world map traversal. Yeah, I heard it's like kind of like what Final Fantasy 7 remake kind of did with its open world. And yet I got the quintessential Final Fantasy experience. There's a sweeping epic story. The stakes are incredibly high. Clive is beset by tragedy and hardship. He experiences character growth, moments of joy, companionship, and love. The battles go from mundane to impossibly epic. Clive is given all the power. Impossibly epic is a really good way. Clive is given all the power, special moves, and responsibilities of a capital P protagonist. The game, and they... I guess you should capitalize protagonist, right? Well, actually, no. Do you need a capitalized protagonist? It's a title, right? So, whatever. The game is gorgeous. The music is incredible, and the story got its hooks deep into my flesh, into my juicy flesh. Despite my initial misgivings, I've come to love this game completely. Longtime fans, series newcomers, RPG enthusiasts, hear me now. Final Fantasy XVI is the platonic ideal of FF games. They don't get better than this. Until 17 comes out, and then they say, it got better! Or it got worse. Right? Possible. Alright, cool. That got me more hyped. By no means perfect. 10 out of 10. It says, no, I think you could give something a 10 out of 10 without it actually being perfect. It says, beguilingly flawed as its characters and world, and equally delightful as a result, with an incredible score, an enthralling story, and an eccentric and electric gameplay approach. Final Fantasy XVI is quite simply a modern masterpiece. All right. It's a tale of loss, sorrow, revenge, and hope. It's a story that feels human and down to earth, yet still retains the essence of what makes Final Fantasy so great. But does it have Jack in it? Not Jack in it like that. I meant like Jack, the character from... What the fuck was that game called? I forgot. The Souls-like game that came out last year. That everybody loves them in that. Final Fantasy XVI is a masterpiece from its stellar writing, music, world building, and incredible cast. This has easily taken the mantle as my favorite Final Fantasy game in the series to date. God is a Geek. I do like God is a Geek. Final Fantasy XVI sets a new benchmark in action RPGs, featuring a rich and fascinating story and a layered and enjoyable combat system. Okay. I'm actually really impressed by my reading today. Usually I fuck up a lot, which is strange because I only had 4 hours of sleep today. So the less sleep I have, the better I am. That's true. It just goes to show you, just be shit at sleeping and you'll be great at life. Don't sleep. I'm just kidding. Final Fantasy XVI is a perfect combination of narrative, visuals, pacing, tension, and combat, and tells the most adult story in the series. The game is, without a doubt, one of the year's best, as well as one of the best Final Fantasy titles to date. Dude, this year is insane. This year is insane. After that Nintendo Direct, we have 2 Mario games that are probably going to be Game of the Year contenders. I don't know where I'm going. Where am I going? Can I go to the hyperbolic time chamber so I have enough time to play these games? I don't know. Final Fantasy XVI is a breath of fresh air for the Final Fantasy franchise despite its first steps into its grittiest, darkest, and most mature space yet. Type 0. Its combat, everybody brings up Type 0 like anybody gives a shit about that game. Its combat showcase, I know, there's going to be that one Type 0 fan that unearths themselves out of the ground go, oh, I liked it! But whatever. It's actually the best Final Fantasy game. Ow! Fucking mic arm piece of shit. You hit my finger, you goddamn son of a bitch. Punch. Anyway, its combat showcases action forward, combat held... What? Alright. Hold on, my brain just completely died. What did I say about reading well? Its combat showcases action forward combat held together by a backbone of RPG similar ability management. Its highs truly showcase phenomenal displays of power in many forms, while its lows effectively strike emotional chords in the hearts of players. This might not be a Final Fantasy fans expect, but boy, it's what Final Fantasy games should be going forward. Final Fantasy 16 doesn't have a strongest asset per se, because its entire presentation is a gripping and fun compilation of the best parts of gaming without the filler and frivolity. PS5 owners, I implore you, don't miss out on what is currently my favorite game of the PS5 generation thus far. Ooh. Even better than Godfall. I know it came to the PS4, but fuck that. Okay, remember when Xbox had that plays best on Xbox One X or whatever, or plays best with Kinect, wasn't it, or something like that? They should do that. But Godfall plays best on PS5, which is actually probably true. So it's not even like a fucking lie. All right, let's go to OpenCritic. OpenCritic. I don't know why I always do that. Take away the whatever. You see my headset and stuff. I'm going to guess probably the same. Oh, big boy, bigger at OpenCritic. Look at that. How many more reviews? There's less reviews. Okay. Top critic average is a 91 here. Look at that. IGN gave it a 9. Easy Allies gave it a 9. Spoilers, I was about to watch their review after this. Game Informer gave it 8.5. Oh, let's burn them. Burn their place down. Okay. We don't need to read any more reviews. I got everybody saying the story is gripping. Characters are memorable. The gameplay is awesome. The darker tone is a perfect fit for Final Fantasy. Everything I wanted this game to be seems like it's exactly what it is. How good is Ralph Ineson in it, though? That's the question. For people that don't know, he's the guy with the awesome voice who's in this, and he was in Diablo 4. If you heard his voice, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Michael Damiani reviewed it. I'm actually surprised. I thought it'd be, I guess no, he was hyped for it. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I thought maybe it would be Brad. But, you might just read something. All right. Yeah, we don't need to read these. I always like to look. Ooh, 3 out of 5. I think I read that one. I'm not sure. I'm not going to read it right now to figure it out. 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5. Actually, this Adam Beck, you gave it a 5 when it should have been out of a 5.5 or 5.0. Stretch. Ow, fuck me. Oh, somebody please. All right. Anyway. Final Fantasy 16 melds the best of the series themes with a modern, malleable take on combat crafting. Creating, fuck you, a heart-rending, generation-defining tale of revenge, fate, and freedom. Yeah, this game's gonna make me tear up. It's so beautiful. All this revenge. I hope this game's just like, fuck it. The cycle of violence or so whatever bullshit fucking Neil Druckmann was spewing out of his cuckhole. I don't care. The revenge is good. Revenge is real good. I like revenge. I love revenge. Dude, whenever like there's a story of revenge and at the end the guy gets the revenge, I'm like, yeah. Even if I don't like the guy, I'm like, yeah, revenge. Even if it's like the main guy is a villain and he's getting revenge on like a good guy, I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, revenge has been served. It's like, yeah. Anyway, Final Fantasy 17 is great. 16 is also great, but 17, I'm in the future, bro. I'm seeing 10 years into the future because it's gonna take them a long time to make that one. That one's also really good. You play as Mive. I don't know Clive's last name, so I can't make a joke about that. So I'm just gonna end this video before it gets any more awkward. Mive, my favorite Final Fantasy 17 character, 16 character, Final Fantasy series character. Fuck